Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. I am Razor and we are in episode... what episode is this? Is this 8 or is this 9? I'm gonna have to look that up. I knew it before I started recording, and as soon as I hit the record button, I forgot. Not a good week for me as far as keeping up with it, is it? But I am trying to get these out as fast as I can. I do apologize for being late again today. I have a visitor over here today, which is my mom. She came over to visit my brother and myself, and she's hiding in the other room right now. Which I don't blame her. Yeah, hiding from me. But nah, she came over to visit. She's going to be staying the night with us before she heads back home. And I wanted to go ahead and hurry up and get this video out for all of you viewers of mine so that you can see it. So we're back on the farm again. Or not actually on the farm. It is kind of our farm. This is a forest at the end of it, or kind of behind it. How would you exactly describe where this location is? I don't know. I think it's actually behind the farm, isn't it? But anyways, we are doing some more logging. Yes, I know, deforestation, we're destroying the environment, but, well, we kind of need to, because we really need the money from it. We've already gone a bit ahead. We're on day number 17. If you look on the top right hand side, you'll see that day number 18 is going to be coming up soon. And so, yeah, we have a lot of work to do in very little time. And give me just a moment, I forgot to start my phone. Oh, come on. It's acting up on me. Everything's falling apart. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I try to time my videos so that they're not too long, or so that I'll know how much of it I need to speed up. And I use the stopwatch on my phone to do that. Every once in a while it has a tendency to have a mind of its own, and then other times I just forget to use it. I just like doing the videos. That's really my main concern. So that needs to be moved over a bit more. Oh, come on. Right about there. That should get it far enough away from the other stuff. Yeah, man. Okay. There we go. Alright, I wanted to get that. That was all just one big tree right there. And I'm also going to show you how this little device works on the back. That red device I now have on the back of my tractor. So let's go ahead and start cutting down. I'm going to cut down that tree there, that one back there, and then this one here. Well, not in that order, but those are the three that I'm going to be cutting down. And then I'll be able to show you how this device works. It's actually really cool. So that's one. This one was 2. Come on. There we go. And then this one over here is 3. Okay. Then I'm going to strip the bark off of them, which I don't have to do this yet, but I like to go ahead and do it while I'm already here. Alright. There we go. Oh, okay, this one's going to be one of the really big ones. I didn't look to see if it was or not. Okay. What is that? I think that's pig farm or something like that. Don't remember exactly what's over there. Okay, so now we're going to strip this one. I can stay on the tree long enough to. There we go. Okay. And that one might be another big one. Let's take a look. Yep, this is another big one. There we go. Okay. So now we have these 3 trees. Let's say we want to try and get them all together. Okay. We hop in here. And we back up to... Ooh. Almost hit that tree. Okay. And so I'm going to back up to here. Let me get on the other side of that stump. There we go. Okay. So now I'll lower this down. I'm leaving that running for a reason. Okay. Now I come over here and I hit, I believe it's Control B. Nope. B. That's it. Okay. Now I just hold down the Z button. Whoop. Turn logging winch on first. Okay, I forgot to do that. Let me see. B turns it on while I'm in the vehicle. Okay. Now. There we go. Alright. If I hold down the Z button, you see it starts winching it over to it. If I hold down Shift and B, it starts moving it a bit faster. And so this will let me pull the trees up close to each other. And when I get them pretty close, right there, now I come back over here and I hit the B button. And then I come over to this one and I hit the B button here too. And then I step over out of the way and I winch it also. Oh, see? Move my tractor because of the tree stump. Alright, so now I have to move it over out of the way. Oh, helps if I raise it. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Try and get it to go sideways. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna pull them this way. I can even drive them forward if I need to. Right about there. So you can combine a couple of them together and pull them all at once. For this, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just come out here, because right over here is our truck. So I'm going to come over here like this. And let me see. Did that disconnect it? Nope, still connected. So I'm going to come over here and hit the B button. Let me see. There we go. I have to have that little hand on it. And this is the Tajfun. I think it's Tajfun. 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 But it's one of the mods that's actually in the game, in the mod hub. But it comes in very handy. In this situation, not so much really. But in other situations where, let's say that you want to limit how much of the trees you're cutting down, and you want to make sure that you cut down just the right trees, like the tall ones, and leave the small ones left to grow, then you can do that. And it'll work to help thin out the forest and organize how it grows. It's a pretty cool mod. It also works for pushing them. If you back up to them, you can use the little skid plate at the bottom to try and push them. Let me see, 6, 12, 18. That's the next one. It's really fun mod to play around with and have some fun with. I enjoyed it. And next is 24. There we go. And 30. Go. Now, let's see, should I do? No, I don't need to do that one. Now, another thing about bringing them all over side by side like this is if they were closer together, as I did the measurements for one, I could do the measurements for the other as well. But since these are a bit too far apart, I really can't do that too good. So we'll just go ahead and do these like normal. This does take a little bit of time, but it all pays off in the end because, as we've seen in the past, I believe I showed it, that if they're 6 meters long each, that's actually going to give us the best money. I actually tried playing around with throwing whole trees in versus chopping them up, and when they're chopped up to about 6 meters, they actually give much better pricing. About 2 to 3 times, actually it was about 3 to 4 times in some cases, the amount that you would normally get for it. So chopping them up does definitely help. Okay, so that would be about 36, yep. Okay. Next one. Okay. Oh. Want to be a bit more on the log than that. Okay, and now keep in mind that where your cursor is not where your chainsaw actually cuts. If you look where my chainsaw is actually going to cut, see where it's going to cut now? And then you see where my cursor is. So we got chainsaw back on, see, it's going to cut over to the side. So keep that in mind whenever you're cutting these. Okay, I don't know why I did that. But if you leave your, like if you notice I have the chainsaw to the right and my measurements is are from the left. If you do this, it kind of helps offset for the chainsaw being out like that. You can get a little bit more even cuts. Okay. And now let's run back over to the tractor. We got everything cut, so we'll go ahead and start loading up the trailer. Yeah, this is pretty much what we're going to be doing for a while. We are in late spring. Now, one of the farms that you would normally start with, I do have enough money to buy the farm. The only thing is it's already got crops on it growing. Oops, wrong one. And I don't want to buy that farm. I don't know in Seasons Mod if you buy a field, I said farm, I meant field. I don't know if you buy a field if you end up keeping the crop that's on it. But the problem with this is that crop that's on it, I have no way of harvesting it. I'd have to lease or buy a harvester. And I'm not really at the point yet to where I'm ready to do that. Maybe later, but not at this point. So we're still going to focus on trying to build our money up. We do have, let me see, where is it? We do have the $215,000 loan that we have. So we have that we need to pay off. So that actually kind of helped us get a lot of the equipment we've got now. Actually, all of the equipment we're using. So that was pretty much a must-have right there. Ooh, don't do that. There we go. Oh, and I removed the mod. If you notice, whenever I go in reverse, it doesn't kick me into another view. I removed that mod that was doing that because, oh, that was so annoying. If I was using a steering wheel and I was in the cockpit or the cab the entire time, that would be one thing. But I don't have a steering wheel and I'm not in the cabin the entire time, so it's more of a burden for me to try and use that. Okay. Tell you what, there's really no easier way of making money than forestry. I mean, they make that so easy. Even the seasons mod, it's so easy to make money off of it. That's probably the same in real life as well. I don't know. I know that where I used to live, they really enjoy chopping down trees, that's for sure. Now if I had the wood chipper, one of the things that I would do is I would use this trailer for only the long straighter pieces like I'm using now. And then the wood chipper, I would use it to chip up the small end pieces like what I'm about to grab. But I do not have that, unfortunately. So instead of using it, I'm just loading them all up into the trailer. So this is pretty much all we're going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, but we did get to use the measure mod and show off the red winch on the back. Not exactly sure how to pronounce that name. I don't even know if it's English or Russian or German or what. If you know how it's pronounced, please, if you wouldn't mind putting a description in the comment section, just describing how you're supposed to pronounce it. If you wouldn't mind doing that, because I would really like to know. I'm going to finish loading up the trailer, and I will see you on the next episode of Farming Simulator 17. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like to know of other ways that you can help support my channel, then feel free to check out my Patreon page. I will put the link for it in the description. Have fun and happy gaming.